Hey guys, Warriors Ethos here, and today I'm going to be talking about what you should do to fix Genshin Impact. Maybe if it's not working on your PC, maybe you're having some problems. I think I have a good 5 things here that'll help you out. I do it for a lot of video games, not just Genshin Impact, and this seems to always fix my problem. If it doesn't, please comment your problem down below, and maybe I can help you walk through it. So the very first thing is this isn't even part of the 5. The very first thing you're gonna want to do is check to make sure your PC can even run this game. It has the recommended settings right here in the minimum requirements to run this game right here. So if you want to take a look at that, go ahead and pause the video and let's get right into it. So the very first thing we want to check is we want to make sure our PC is up to date. Okay, you can do that by going to Windows down here and then typing in System Update, and it'll bring you to this page right here. Okay, so on here, you're going to want to make sure it's up to date. It'll say, and then I also had a new version as well, so I had to download a whole new version. That was a problem for me. And the second, I'm going to keep both of these together. We'll keep this as one thing. So you just updated your PC. Okay. Now you want to go to GeForce. At GeForce, you're going to want to make sure that you downloaded your drivers. They're all up to date, and you downloaded the newest version as well. I already did this. I checked for updates, and I downloaded the new version. If you have a different graphics card, you do the same thing on their version. Okay, so the second thing we're going to want to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to type in background apps. It should already pop up just like that. It's going to take you to this page. Go ahead and turn this off, okay? This is making all of these apps, not that they're all open, but it's letting them run in the background if they are open. And we don't want that during the startup of Genshin Impact or while we're playing, because we don't want to slow down the game. You can this helps for every game. Okay, so the third thing we want to do is we want to go find our game in the files. So mine is in my program files. I already found it. I went to Genshin Impact right here. Okay, and we're gonna want to find our launcher first. Okay, so our launcher is right here. We're gonna right click that. We're gonna go to Properties. We're gonna go to Compatibility. And on compatibility, you're going to want to set this to administrator. You're going to click apply. You're just going to click here, click apply, click OK. Then you're going to want to find your base game. My base game is up here for some reason. It's not down there. Usually they're right next to one another. This one's not. So you're going to go here. You're going to go to properties on Genshin Impact. It should just say Genshin Impact. It shouldn't say launcher or anything. You're going to go to Genshin Impact. It didn't pop up. Let's see here. Properties. Compatibility, run as administrator, apply, and OK. And basically what this is going to do is this is going to make it so your antivirus software, things like that, they're not going to affect this because you're running it as an administrator. Yes, you're going to have to click OK every time you launch the game, but this is going to help it run smoother, run better, and have little to no conflict. Okay, so our fourth thing we want to do is we want to go down here. We're going to click run. Type in run, and then type in temp, as you can see, T-E-M-P, okay? What this is going to do is this is going to show all your temporary files. These are files you do not need. They are not used for anything. Delete all of them. This is going to save you space, and every single time you download something, you're probably downloading some kind of temporary file that you might not need anymore. It's just needed for installation. So anything that's here, just delete it. It's going to make you run so much smoother. I actually already deleted all the files from here. These 3 I'm going to keep on here. I had a huge list on here, and I do this quite often. So I imagine if you haven't done this, you probably have a lot in there. This is going to make your game run, if you're having like choppy lag problems, this is probably one of the reasons why, is because your storage space is full of a bunch of nonsense. Okay, so the last tip I have for you guys is you're going to want to go to your Nvidia control panel. You can do this by clicking right on your desktop and then clicking Nvidia control panel. And I do this for every game. This is, you don't have to do this. I do this personally because I'm not a huge, I don't care if the graphics are perfect. I'd rather my game run smoothly. So if you're having this problem and you're like, hey man, I don't care about 4K graphics, I just want my game to run smoothly. Go ahead and click Use Preference, emphasizing performance, and then slide your slider all the way over to performance. This is going to, help the game run better and not so much, worried about quality. But this isn't what we came in here for. What we came in here for is this right here, and everyone should do this. And this is where you're going to, so you probably have 2 different graphics cards on your PC or your laptop. So I'm actually on a laptop right now, and I have an Intel, as you can see, I have an Intel integrated graphics card, and I have my Nvidia graphics card. And because of this, sometimes you can get it to where it'll load up on your integrated graphics card, even if your global setting is set to only use your Nvidia processor on apps like that. And some apps you don't want to run on your Nvidia processor as well, but that's another that's for another time. So anyways, what we want to do is we're going to go here. It's probably not going to be in here. You're going to have to add it to this list. So you're going to go here, you're going to go browse, okay? And then just like you just found Genshin Impact, go ahead and find Genshin Impact again. Find the launcher, okay? So you load up the launcher just like we already have ours loaded up right here. And you're going to, once it's on here, it's going to be set to use global settings. No, we want to have it on high performance Nvidia processor at all time. We want to apply that. This is guaranteed to make it so that your game always loads up using your Nvidia processor, not your Intel integrated one, because it's probably not that fast, not that good. And then you're going to want to do the same thing with the base game, the exact same thing. You're going to go to browse, Genshin Impact. There it is. Boom. Open that up. And there you go. Do the exact same thing, okay? Now, I already did this to both of mine, and I hope that helps. I'm going to go into the game now, and I'm going to show you guys some settings. This really isn't for to fix the game. This is your game's already working, but maybe you're still lagging a little bit. I'm going to go into the game, and I'm going to show you guys my settings. And I only am running a 1060 Ti on here, and I'm telling you, my game runs really good and I don't have any problems. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so we're in Genshin Impact and now we're going to take a look at our settings. Hopefully, if you've watched up to this point, you are here and not still having problems. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to graphics, okay? And graphics is going to say custom because I've customized it. My display is a 3240 by 2160. If you are not, if that's not your full screen, that's okay. Your full screen might be different than mine, okay? On FPS, I only have it at 30. Why? Because this is a cartoon game and 60 frames per second is not going to look very much different, okay? My VSync is open. My render resolution is a 1.1. You always want this at least 1.1 in my opinion. Don't ever drop it down to 0.8. Shadow quality, I have it on low. Visual effects, I have it on low. SFX qualities, low. Overall settings, low. Okay, my anti-aliasing, in a lot of games, I usually just turn this off. But in this, I have it on SMAA. I just haven't touched it. If you want to, you can turn this off. I don't think you'll see that much of a difference. But one thing that's huge in this game, guys, that causes a lot of lag, I'll say this, it causes a lot of problems, is your motion blur. And in any kind of shooter, I play Call of Duty as well. In Call of Duty, in anything, just turn motion blur off. It's the first thing I do every time I get into any video game. I turn motion blur off. It is awful. Motion blur, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to show you. Okay, motion blur is when I'm turning, okay, see how I'm turning really fast? You see how I can still see everything, right? It's not a big blur. Okay, so let's go back into the settings and let's turn this on and if you get nauseous quickly, you might want to turn away because this is just awful. And I feel so bad for people that don't know about motion, but you see that? Yeah, no. So you can imagine moving very fast and playing this game for long periods of time that not only does this cause lag, but it'll make it look like you're even having lag when you're not. It's just awful. Go ahead and turn that off. So guys, these are my settings. Let me know if I helped you guys at all. I really hope that you guys are really enjoying this game, that you guys are having a lot of fun, and that I contributed maybe a little bit to helping you guys get on to Genshin Impact and have some fun as well. If you guys are still having problems, please comment in the comment section and let me know what problems you're having, because I might have an answer for it. I'm not going to say I know everything about computers, but I've had a lot of problems with playing games before, and I've always found the answer for it. So hopefully I can help you guys out. Thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe for more content, and peace.